Should be good times. All right, I'm gonna play Ägir just because I feel like it, not because anybody requested it. This is one of my favorite boats, and I haven't played it in too long. You know, Fem, you and I agree. I 100% agree. I 100% agree. All right, well, we're middle tier, which for a tier 9 game is honestly about the best that we can realistically expect. Now, let's talk about Ägir. Ägir is essentially a German supercruiser. If you think of it like a German Alaska, you're really not that far off. But it doesn't really play like Alaska. It has the same caliber guns. These are 12 inchers, right? It has the same turret arrangement, 6 barrels forward, 3 barrels stern. It doesn't have as much AA. It's a bigger hull. It does have torpedoes. I've got, I think, a quad on each side. Pretty sure it's a quad. Yep. I've got a quad launcher on each side. And I have a slightly better, well, I would say I have a slightly better armor scheme than Alaska, but that's not really accurate because Alaska is stupidly hard to citadel. What I do have is a more resilient armor scheme for close brawling and a pretty decent secondary suite. Ägir is one of those ships. Ägir and Siegfried were some of the better cruiser secondary builds that you used to be able to do back when that was a thing. Now, they nerfed the secondaries on both ships before they released, which was unfortunate. However, with that said, this is a ship that if you're looking into the cruiser secondary skill, that maybe like we looked at that last week on Napoli, this is a ship you might want to consider it on. I have not tried it yet, so don't ask. Don't ask for my opinion. I have no idea. We might try it later on Siegfried, but I don't have it on this ship, and I just jumped right into a game. Does Alaska get an icebreaker? I don't think so. Danby. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's not really complaining. It's more just pointing out the obvious, right? Somebody on Twitter was talking about the old HBO happy birthday, geese. The old HBO intro, right? Like when you used to watch HBO in the 80s and they had that big fancy intro with their feature presentation thing. And I was like, damn, I remember that. That was a long time ago. Oh, crap, that was a long time ago. It was almost exactly how that conversation went in my head, right? It was really entertaining. All right, I got a gearing in front of me, I got a sub on my left, and I got something in front of me that's spotting me that I particularly don't care for. What is my secondary range? 8.8. Okay, that'll do for now. I'm probably looking at least one of the subs because the U-190 is here. Salem has overestimated his position. Let's see if he gets his reversing engines. Oh! Wu Jing took care of him. That feels pretty good. Hey, Mr. Hindenburg. How you doing?
Damn. Desert road, no gas, and no chicks.
Now, this Hindenburg is playing a dangerous game. If I can lead these shells correctly, he's not going to like his life choices very much. Hindenburg hates plunging fire at long range. Yep, he juked him, because I thought he was moving a little faster than he was. And this Wu Jing is getting absolutely murdered out here, which feels kind of bad. Yeah, Hindi, you may not like that. Well, he dodged that one too. This Wu Jing is dead, though. Yeah, they have a lot of people down here trying to murder us. So I'm going to back off. My battleship is gone. And there's a Shikishima coming. So let's go be somewhere else, shall we? Yeah, see what I mean? Let's go be somewhere else. My battleship did one useful thing, and then he failed. Suck it, Hindenburg. Oh, good. Here's the Slava. Yay! Wouldn't want to get to play the game. Yeah, this is ridiculous. I'm at 17 kilometers from these clowns, and I'm getting murdered. The Slava just dunked me at 18. So it's not like I'm even getting the chance to brawl. I'm just dying because somebody feels like I should. So yay. While the team up north does whatever it is that they're doing. Well, we'll see if I live or not. I believe that's correct, Ronan. Yes. Swing your ass, swing your ass, swing your ass. Yay. Well, I'll be on the 10 line for a little while, fellas. The one battleship I had down here that could have done something about this Shiki got himself murdered because he's apparently just not amazing. So here we are. Yeah, I know, Chaser. There's a reason I hate battleships, and this is just one of many. There's a whole lot of reasons I hate battleships. And I can't even take a shot from here because I have a beautiful shot on the Slava, but as soon as I shoot, the Shiki will murder me. So, like, kind of what's the point, right? Our U-190's gonna die, our Sevastopol's gonna die. Hey, look, our submarine died to the shock of absolutely no one. You know? Yeah, now the team is just melting. Slava's engine is out and he's flooding. Let's see if we can add a fire to his joys. Nope. Sevastopol took care of him. Now, the Yamato's out here with an I-56. What's the range on these? 7? All right. Yamato's going to take all those on the belt and get absolutely destroyed because apparently I-56's torpedoes hit like trains or something. But he can't stay down very long. He's an I-56. He doesn't have a lot of stay down potential. We can talk about that later if you want, Xanda. There's a lot of weird conspiracy theory garbage going around, and I think it genuinely is a bunch of garbage. It's immediately obvious when you watch the video that the whole thing is the result of an engineering casualty at the wrong time. And if you understand anything about how that stuff gets laid out and is designed to operate, it's not hard to understand what happened. I gotta back off this Hindenburg. Hold on. Come on, Hindy. Keep turning for me, buddy. Keep turning for me, buddy. Oh, I'm lit, so he knows that I'm here. Well, that's irritating.
Say hello to my little friend.
All right, we've got HE back in the barrel. Hilariously, we're only down one ship. This Hindenburg speed juking me is really starting to get old. I almost wish I was in my Siegfried for this game. I'd be dunking this guy. He's about to get dunked anyway, I think. Yeah, get wrecked.
Now you see me, now you're dead.
As a super cruiser, what Ägir and Siegfried do better than anything is murder cruisers. If you're in a regular old heavy cruiser and you pick a fight with this thing, you may find yourself on the receiving end of a whole lot of pain. Are we up a boat? We're up 2 boats now, so that feels okay. I see it now. Shicky's coming. I have no interest in getting involved in that clown. Schroeder isn't bad either. That's true. I hear you. I mean, FDR basically ignores anti-aircraft fire the way this ship works. It's super irritating. So I feel your pain.
Welcome.
Baba with the follow. Thank you much. And the gearing is getting murdered because planes. All right, Brisbane. Let's do this. I'm waiting for the Shicky to fire.
Welcome to the party, pal!
Ooh, I think I led those right. Oh, yeah, those look good. Get down! Yeah, it wasn't amazing, but it was something. All right, Shicky's engine is out back there. Let's send him a greeting. What up, my dude? Nope. LOL, nope. Haha, 10K. Brisbane's doing his job. I'm dark again. Shicky just fired. So now then is the time for me to laugh because the Småland is dead. All right, we're cutting through mid now. Brisbane bought it, but that's okay. Brisbane gave his life in a noble cause. He murdered the last destroyer on the enemy team. And I'm lit again, which I don't care for. This Kaga needs to turn around. Yeah, you need to not be here, son. You're gonna get murdered. .4501, you can radar, you can hit me, but man, you don't have that kind of range on your thing. I don't know why this Kaga is insisting on sailing to his death, but that's exactly what he's doing. I don't know why he's so excited to do it. All right. Well, I can't help him now. 2501 finally got our finally got their last it's a battleship, wasn't it? He was chasing a Pommern. Yeah, he was chasing a Pommern. Okay. All right, put the fire out. Let's come back in. Yeah, I have no idea why this Kaga is doing what he's doing. The only way to save him is for the gearing to smoke him up, and even then, the sub will probably murder him. I have no idea what this Kaga is doing. Honestly, the Kaga is probably getting killed by autopilot. That's likely what's occurring. All right, now, if I time this correctly with the islands, I have an opportunity to potentially brawl the Shicky. Potentially. But it's probably not going to go well. He's shooting at the Cheatland? No, he murdered the Kaga, who apparently he could still see in smoke. While our submarine stalks the opposing Hornet. I'm trying to save the last heal until I take a little more damage, because I've got about 3 or 4K there, and I don't want to waste it. What I really want to do is pop around this corner with the Shicky's guns reloading and smash his broadside. Now, I'm not going to be able to do that now because somebody's spotting me, which is it'll be the 4501. Yep. It's fine. I made the Shiki turn. That alone was worth it. And hey, our Kurfürst is finally back in the game after he's been sailing around for like an hour. So we should still be able to win. I at least helped a little bit. I did ding up the 4501, so that's something. Your smoke's going to run out soon, Mr. Gearing. Yeah, your smoke's expiring, and you died. Wow.
A crowbar would come in handy right about now.
Well, let's see if they can throw this game away. Elvroom, thank you for tuning in. It's crazy late, but I appreciate you guys. Oh, Charles, the autopilot in this game is terrible. It's been broken for years. Just flat out, absolutely effed up, broken. And I don't know why Wargaming doesn't care, want to fix it, but that's the world we live in. All right, so these guys are in a bit of a pickle. I think he's going to slam those into the island. No, he got them through. Look at that. Not a bad hit, but not a great one. There we go. No, Martin, I'm pretty happy with that result. And most of it comes on the back of being able to pick on the Hindenburg and get a couple of decent late-game fires. You have to think of Ägir, and to a lesser extent Siegfried, but certainly Ägir. You have to think of Ägir like an Alaska. You have to treat it like a super heavy cruiser. With those 12-inch guns, you're going to constantly be shifting ammunition types, looking for the shot you want, depending on what you're shooting at, right? At a battleship, at a bow-on battleship, at an angled battleship, you're going to throw HE. Are you going to light a lot of fires? No. The fire chance is crap. It's still German. Is it better than throwing the AP? 100% yes. It's 100% better than throwing the AP. Broadside anything, slam it with AP. You will absolutely do horrible, horrible things to anything broadside to you with your armor-piercing rounds. It's a ton of fun. Cleveland is doing a brilliant job. 4501 is about to eat a whole lot of pain. Kurfürst is trying to dodge these. He's going to largely succeed. Yep, he's good. And now that the 4501 is locked up on hydro and is out of battery, this guy's in trouble. He's about these two depth charges ought to murder him. Yeah, he took he took 2 direct hits plus a flood, and there you go. Yeah. So the Shiki, as monstrous as he was, wasn't in a position to generate a win out of that game. Havoc is asking about Humphreys versus Gearing. There was a time that I would have told you not to do it, but that time was only in testing. Once the ship is released, Humphreys is absolutely an upgrade to Gearing. 100%. See, I mean, most of this is I've got a whole bunch of AP damage, a little bit of fire damage here. Yeah, I mean, you just kind of spread it around. You're a cruiser. You're looking for targets of opportunity. That's the point of it.